Welcome to the artwork of CP, everyone. Today we're going to talk about the meaning behind the artwork of CP because me being dumb realized that when we switched the name over from the Diary of a Fashionista over a year ago now, we didn't necessarily explain the name why we told you why we changed it, but we didn't necessarily explain the name of the podcast, why we chose that name, or at least why I chose the name. And yes, my BFF agreed with me. So basically why we chose that name over a year and a half ago is because it was one, easy to remember, two, cerebral, cerebral palsy is such a spectrum disability that the reason why we called it the artwork of CP, CP is not the same. Cerebral palsy is not the same in two totally different people. I mean, you can see mild cerebral palsy to severe medically complex cerebral palsy. So artwork is not the same. And no, I'm not making this up on suburban moment. I actually thought about this a year and a half ago. Over a year ago now. We just haven't sat down and done it. So artwork is in the eye of the beholder. Well, basically, CP is in the eye of the beholder too, because CP is such an umbrella term. I mean, as I said, you can go from mild CP to severe CP, and next week when Danielle and I do this, we I have a huge announcement. Some of you that were with me at PodFest in Orlando know my huge announcement. Others that were not don't know my huge announcement, but it's not going to shock you. Let's just put it that way. It's not going to be shocking to you. It's not going to be shocking to Danielle either. And let's just say I'm home here for 1 month, 1 month, and then I leave again for 2 weeks without my laptop. I will have my cell phone on me, but for some weird reason, I think Danielle and I are gonna get into trouble. I know that. I think Danielle and I are gonna get into major trouble, you guys. Major trouble because I haven't seen Danielle in over a year now, and I'm surprised my BFF doesn't want to kill me at this point because I haven't. We talk on a daily basis, but um, technology can't keep talk. So I've decided that, and it's too hot for people in general to come down here. It's too hot for people to come down here unless you want coming down here in the winter. I would not recommend the summer in Arizona unless you truly love me and unless I truly need you to leave me alone because that's the way I roll. And so, I mean, it's going to 120 degrees. So I'm so excited to get 2 weeks of not hot summer. And so, but with global warming, it could change. So 2 weeks without my laptop and yay, Danielle and I are gonna get in major trouble. So I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know whether you guys should probably look at Facebook or not because you'll probably, well, you'll probably see pictures of the challenge Aspen play, which, by the way, they're still looking for volunteers. For those of you who are listening to this and thinking, oh, I want to volunteer for Challenge Aspen, they're always looking for volunteers. I mean, we have the volunteers, and I will say we because it takes a village to put on display. And trust me, I've done behind the scenes of it, and it takes a village to put on display. And then, chicken hood, yes. So, those of you who are listening to this who have a free moment that can call Challenge Aspen and say, I want to volunteer, do something. I believe the last time I checked, because Danielle shared it on her Facebook, I shared it on mine. So I believe they're still looking for volunteers for music and movement dance camp or whatever we're calling it now. And so if you guys still want to come out of the woodwork and volunteer, that would be great. Or make it a goal for next year to volunteer because you have to take a week off of work. I'm sorry. For those of you that work, you have to take a week off of work. But for those of you that want to get out of the heat of Arizona or the heat of anywhere else, I would highly recommend you go volunteer for Challenge Aspen. But since we have these are local, well, not that's not true because we have buddies that fly in with their buddy from, I believe, Utah. I believe Utah. And so we have volunteers that fly in every which way just to volunteer for Challenge Aspen. So now is the time, or do it in the winter. I would highly recommend you either pick one spot to do it in. The summer's a little bit easier because there is a lot more openness to get in to Aspen, and there's a lot more. As I said, I will not be volunteering, but that is not my jam. My jam is to support Danielle. My jam, so I will be there to support Danielle because I promised her. I said, well, I said after the 2020, I said to Danielle, I will be at either 2021 or 2022 in person, and in person it shall be, no questions asked. And so I can give a hug at the end and carry on. And she's been doing this, well, she's been doing this for 20 plus years. So we had how many years, Dee?
It's 5.
25. Okay. 25.
No. Yeah. No. 4 years old.
Okay.
No. So.
Okay. So 25 years she's been doing this. And trust me, the venue has gotten better, not worse. we started out in a side room, and yeah, we started out in the side. I say we because I was in that first place, and so we started out in the side room. And trust me, the venues gotten better, and you get the experience of a lifetime. I mean, I've remained lifelong friends, basically. I've remained lifelong friends through Town Jasmine. And basically, the lifelong friendship I'm sitting here today with is a Town Jasmine friendship. So basically, you make lifelong friends. I don't know. It's always good to have familiar faces. It's always good to be training the next gen. This is what I was trying to say. It's always good to be training the next generation to help the disabled, because Danielle doesn't. She does need. Okay, let me back up. Danielle and I need help, but not as much as you think we do. So Danielle needs help with cutting up the food, doing all that. But most of these kids, and I say most of these adults, this may be the only chance they have to perform. So I would say get your butts out there, figure out a way to get your butts out to Challenge Aspen and volunteer. I wish I,
Yeah.
I wish I could. I wish I could have volunteered, but my jam, you people know my jam. My jam is to cheer on. My jam is to cheer on Danielle and cheer on the rest of the participants too, and make big noises in the audience. But
Mhm.
yeah, but I would say for those of you that want to volunteer and want to make memories with these kids and sorry, with these adults and kids, I met because I met Danielle when she was a kid. I keep thinking that yeah, yeah, she's laughing at me because I keep thinking you guys are all kids. No, we're not all kids. So basically, she's laughing at me because I told her, and so basically, if you want to help the disabled population, or even better, if you want to donate to Challenge Jasmine and just say, look, this is for designated music and movement camp, and just so
Yeah.
that
Yeah. No. See. Me. Yeah. Yeah.
okay, I knew I would screw it up, and she would say it. It's the music and it's the magic. Say it again, so I get it in my earphones.
Yeah. No. See. Um. No. See.
Okay,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
magic of music and dance camp. That's what we're doing there. That's what we're doing there. I get it stuck in my head, you guys. I've been dealing with this thing for 25 years, and now that I'm out of it, I truly miss it. I truly miss it. It's one of, I've already told people I'm booked. I'm booked. I'm sorry, I can't do anything else. I'm booked. I'm sorry that I can't do anything else today. I am so booked, so excited because I am so excited to see the play in person. And yes, you will see pictures of it, but not necessarily, not necessarily day of. You may see pictures of it afterwards because I want to share these memories. And I told Danielle, I said, no questions asked. I'm coming, and no matter where I'll be. So, so Arizona, it shall be. I'm driving. I'm leaving July 17th to August 2nd. And so I won't be home until August 2nd. And Danielle and I are get into trouble with the capital T. We're going to go hang out. Yeah, we're going to go hang out, basically. And I have a couple other things to do up there, but basically I'm using this as my vacation, you guys. So as I said, if you want to donate to Challenge Aspen, that's great. But more importantly, if you have time, it's due now. So if you have time to clear your schedule to don't to volunteer at Challenge Aspen, be our guest, be our guest, be our guest, be our guest, because we need all hands on deck. Trust me, we need all hands on deck. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, all hands on deck, including mine, mine and Daniel. So all
Yeah.
hands on deck. And so if you want to donate to Challenge Aspen, that's great. If you want to volunteer at Challenge Aspen, that's great. If you're local, well, local to the area, which means Carbondale, that's great too. If you're local to, we have people that come up from, we have we have a buddy that flies in, and we have a participant that lives in Denver. So we have that combination. The buddy flies in and drives up with her from Denver. So we have that
Yeah.
combination. We have buddies that fly in directly with their buddies. So we can make it work for you guys. So if you ever have the chance to donate or volunteer with Challenge Aspen, please do. Please do. It's the one of the best programs on the planet. I have not found a program. Well, I shouldn't say that. There is a program similar to Challenge Aspen down here, but because of COVID, they're still doing it all online. And it's like, no. So Challenge Aspen is one of the best programs out there, and it's very cool what we have done over the years. So please, 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 if you can, donate or volunteer, you guys, because that would just make me very happy.
Yeah.
Make me very happy. And make Danielle less freaked out because she needs more hands on she needs more hands on deck when she needs more hands on deck than you think she does. She is directing one or maybe two scenes this year. So she needs all her hands on deck, including mine, that she can get. So so this year's play is
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. No.
it will be crazy. It's always crazy.
Yeah. Say what is nothing.
Yeah, so it will be crazy. So that's why I'm coming up to give hugs. That's my mission, to come up and give hugs. Come up and make sure that Danielle is still standing with hugs. And so that's my mission, to come up and give hugs. And so because the last play was 2019 and then all that stuff happened. And so
The
it's
the
no, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. So so this year will be a good energy, but we need all hands on deck. That's why, including mine, to give hugs. But that's why I'm saying this. I'm saying this on June 2nd, so you guys can prepare for all hands on deck if you choose to volunteer or donate or just if you're in the local area, donate. If you donate your time, if you're on the coast, donate financially if you can, or physically you can come out and support. And it's a great program. Trust me, don't get me wrong, but we do need all hands on deck this year because pulling off a play with all types of disabilities is a lot. And we have, okay, we have Downs, we have traumatic brain injuries. At the last count I got was, well, she's in the 40s now. Our youngest participant is 5. Our oldest participant is 40, almost going into a 50.
no.
So, okay. So I knew that. She was going into her 40s the last time I saw. Never mind. Never mind. So she is in her 50s and she is a spitfire. She's a spitfire. She has a traumatic brain injury. And Robin, we love you dearly, but you are a spitfire. And so that's why we need all hands on deck. And she is flying out with her buddy if they show up this year. She always flies out with a buddy. So she's coming. And some of these people bring their own buddies. So, but we need all hands on deck. So if the participant brings their own buddy due to their needs, we still need all hands on deck. We need help. We need help. So you guys, if you want to help, great. If you want to just give hugs and give the support and give that's great too, but we need all hands on deck. I repeat, we need all hands on deck. Otherwise, Houston, we will have a problem. And let's just say we need all hands on deck. And I am so ready to see this play, but we need help from physical help. We need help. Yes, 3 years. So we need physical help. They need financial help. So help, help you guys. And you can just say You can use Danielle's name, my name, and they know who we are, and say I was requested to help by the Artwork of CP, a podcast that I listen to, and so help. And so basically help because we need it. We need it, and it's gonna be extremely fun. But leading up to it, it's difficult. Leading up to it is majorly difficult, and I will. My job is to give hugs and keep someone sane. On the other hand, my job is to give hugs, and that's going to be my job for the week is to give support where I can, and I will definitely come and see the play. And so if you're local to the everyone, and I'll even post this in a Facebook group that I'm a member of that is local. And so so basically if you're local to the please help, and we'll see you guys on the other side, and we will get back to you next week. And the play is July 22nd. For those of
Yeah.
you who want to be there in person, just mark that date. You will see videos, you will see
Ah.
pictures.
Yeah. You are really
Yes, yes. So those of you who are volunteering in person, have fun. Those of you that want to donate, please do. And we
yeah.
will talk to you guys next week. Bye, you guys.
But yeah, yeah, for uh, yeah, uh,
Thank you for following this, you guys. Bye, you guys.
uh,